My name is Emma, and today I want to share one of the most powerful ways to improve your English learning to think in English. Many learners struggle with this because they rely too much on translation. They hear something in English, translate it into their native language, think of a response, translate it back into English, and only then say it. This process is slow and makes conversations difficult. When I first started learning English, I had the same problem. I felt stuck because my brain was working in two languages at the same time. Then, I found some strategies that helped me start thinking directly in English. I started this exercise when I was at home. I would look at my desk and say in my mind, "This is a pen. Here is my notebook. I see my laptop." Later, I expanded this practice when I was outside. While walking down the street, I looked at things and thought, "That building is tall. There is a red car. That building is tall. I wonder how many floors it has. I am chopping vegetables. Now I am boiling water. I need to add some salt. I need that thing to turn the pancake. What is it called?" Later, I would check the word and remember it better because I actively try to think in English. You can try this with any daily activity. When you get dressed in the morning, I am putting on my blue sweater. When you go to work or school, I need to catch the bus. It arrives in 5 minutes. When you are cleaning, I am vacuuming the floor. It is very dusty. The more you practice this, the faster you will train your brain to think in English naturally. Step 3. Talk to yourself in English. I know this might sound strange, but talking to yourself in English is an amazing way to improve your fluency. I started doing this in the mirror. I would look at myself and say, "Good morning, Emma. How are you today? I have a lot to do today. First, I will make breakfast, then I will go to the store." At first, I felt a little silly, but soon, it became fun. It helped me get comfortable forming sentences in English without fear of mistakes. If you don't want to talk out loud, try having silent conversations in your mind. For example, imagine that you are explaining something to a friend. "I watched an interesting movie yesterday. It was about a detective solving a mystery. I need to buy some groceries. I should get bread, milk, and eggs." This practice helps your brain switch to English mode more quickly. Step 4. Change your daily routine to English. Surrounding yourself with English is one of the best ways to start thinking in English. Here are some things I did that helped me. I changed the language on my phone and computer to English. I started watching English TV shows with English subtitles. I listened to English podcasts while walking or cooking. I read short stories and news articles in English. One of my favorite techniques was to use English when making shopping lists. Instead of writing in my native language, I wrote, "Buy tomatoes, onions, rice, and chicken." This way, English became part of my daily life. Step 5. Make decisions in English. Another great exercise is to make decisions in English. For example, when I was choosing what to wear, I thought, "Should I wear the red dress or the blue one? It's cold outside. I need a jacket." Or when I was in a cafe, "Do I want coffee or tea? Maybe I should try something new today." By making small decisions in English, I started thinking in English more naturally. Step 6. Learn phrases, not just words. One mistake I made at the beginning was memorizing words one by one. But native speakers don't think word by word, they think in phrases. For example, instead of learning make and mistake separately, I learned make a mistake as one unit. This helped me speak faster. Some other useful phrases are, it depends on the situation. I'm not sure. But I think, to be honest, I prefer. Let me think for a moment. Here are some example sentences. It depends on the situation. If it's sunny, we will go outside. I'm not sure, but I think this restaurant is new. To be honest, I prefer tea over coffee. Let me think for a moment. Okay, I'll take the blue one. Step 7. Think in English before bed. Before going to sleep, I made it a habit to reflect on my day in English. I asked myself, what did I do today? What was the best part of my day? What do I need to do tomorrow? And I answered like this. Today, I went to the store and bought some fresh vegetables. Then, I met my friend for lunch. We had a great time talking. The best part of my day was reading a book in the park. The weather was perfect, and I felt so relaxed. Tomorrow, I need to wake up early because I have an important meeting. I will also go for a run in the evening. At first, I needed time to form sentences, but after a few weeks, it became natural. Final thoughts. Thinking in English is a skill that takes time, but it is completely possible. Start small, name objects, describe your actions, and talk to yourself in English. Change your daily habits, make decisions in English, and learn common phrases. The more you practice, the easier it will become. You will stop translating and start thinking naturally in English. So, are you ready to train your brain? Start today, and soon, you'll notice a big difference.